Hey guys, in last video we have seen how we can create a COC of table. Now we'll see how we can create a COC of form. Okay, now to understand our requirement here, I will again go back to our form. So I'm taking this particular form. The reason for that is this one is simple and straightforward and small field, so it is easy to understand the concept into this particular form. So now our requirement is that we go back to home page. Okay, yeah, here we go. So I'm into currently my home page. Okay, and let's say when I open my this curse group form, that is this one. So I should get a info type message here. Okay, hey welcome, something like this, like here, hey welcome should be printed. Okay, now to achieve this, since we are opening a form right here, this is a complete form. So we'll write code at form level. So for that, we'll extend or we'll create a COC of our form. Okay. So our form name is curse group. So if you see here, curse group, this is our form. So we need to create extension of this form. We are going to apply same rules that we have applied in last video for our table. Okay. So you have one option, you could either simply create code extension or else you could manually create. So we'll try to create it manually so that we can remember. Okay. So, okay. Now also, you need to understand one more concept before even we start demo. Now, there's a method called init. So whenever you open a form, so there's a method. As soon as you open a form, there's a method called init that gets triggered. So whatever logic or code you will write inside that method, that will get executed. For our demo, we are choosing a simplest and simplest scenario. We'll say, hey, thank you, you have opened customer group form. So we'll display this message, but in reality, you could use any type of method. Okay. So guys, let me start writing here. So we'll right click on our project, add. We'll go to new items, go to code, go to class. Again, we need to follow same thing. What is our object name? Object name is curse group. This is our object name. Okay. What is its type? Type is form. So right here, form. Okay. Then again, we need to mandatory write extension because then only the compiler will know. Okay. Write extension and simply click on add button. So I'll wait for this to get loaded. So the class is created. Again, we'll do same thing. We should have final should be written here. Okay, extension should be written here. That is already done. Okay, now here we need to write extension of. Okay, what extension we are creating? We are creating extension of curse group. Okay, right. I'll close this one, but we haven't specified we are going to use form, right? So for that we'll write here form str. Form str. Start your braces here and your braces here. So here typical boiler code is completed. Okay, now comes the second part, which method we are going to use. As I said, whenever we are opening a form, init method gets called, so we'll use init method. So the syntax of init method is this: public void init. Close this, start this, end this, and here you need to do a next call because we are creating a COC, so that is mandatory. So a boiler code is ready. Now Let's do one thing here. So here, if you see, if you'll go to method, here you see init method is here, right? So if you don't know like how this method is decorated, so here if you see public void init, so this is a correct way of writing this method. Sometimes some methods they return any type of object, right? So this is not going to return anything. So now, so we'll simply type here that message. Okay, so right here info, and here I will use that strfmp string format function. Again, close this, and here we'll write whatever we want to write in single quotes. Okay, we'll write hey, and here we'll type the name. You have opened customer group form, and at the end, simply you can use this function current user ID. So that will see that will show us the user ID. So simply save this, and we'll do a build. So this code is simply going to display a message. Okay, so we need to put here this one. So let me trigger a build here. Okay, guys, so the build is completed now. So let me go back to our D365 and let me go to accounts receivable here and let me open customer group. Yeah, so here if you see now we are getting this particular message. So our code is working. So this is how we create an extension of form. The important thing and concept here is you should know when you should create COC of what object and to follow some rules, and I would say also best practice. First of all, you should write these things, extension of, then you need to type, tell the name of your, the type of your object, and then type here, then put extension here, and that is also mandatory, then put final, then just simply see the existing code and copy that matter and do a next call for sure, and then typically then you could either write your code before next or after next depending upon your requirement. So thank you for watching the video.